So you did a lot of work before you ever got there, but now it's time to get on the water and to really find that mother lode of fish, to find that sweet spot. How many of you have heard the term a sweet spot, right? A spot within a spot. It's so true. And they exist, and they're the magic places. They're the places like the points that I fished the first day of the Classic, where you roll up and you know 2, 3 casts in, you hook a big one, and you throw back in there and hook another big one. So those kind of spots. You know, how to find those spots. And they're little. Man, a lot of times, you know, they're small. We're going to use our eyes and our electronics. We're going to use transmission and search baits, and then we're going to mark that spot, and then we're going to have it forever, okay? So the first one is eyes and electronics. Eyes and electronics. If you remember anything this whole weekend of the stuff that I said, this is the most important word right here I want you to remember. It's the most important word ever in the history of bass fishing. It's change. It's change. Without a doubt, I'm telling you that fish always relate to change. Always. Whether it's a catfish, a carp, tarpon, a minnow, or a largemouth bass, they're going to relate to change. So knowing that, you know, now we get to the lake, we want to look for change in those areas that we predicted, right? So your instinct is, you get to the lake, you're like, gosh, man, I did all that work at home. I want to go fishing. I want to go fishing. And you've got your map, and you've got your circles, and you know that it's going to be pre-spawn at Grand Lake, and you've got the black circles marked, the main points and the secondary points. Your instinct is to burn to that spot as fast as you can, put that trolling motor down, and start fishing to catch fish. That's your instinct. That's what you want to do, right? You want to start fishing. Launch that boat and start fishing. Wait around that pond and start fishing. That's your instinct. But honestly, all I'm looking for, as I get into that area of the lake that I had circled, and I'm idling around that main lake point, all I'm looking for with my electronics is areas of change. You know, so as I idle around that point, I'm looking at the depth changes, you know. A lot of times it's static. You know, you'll be idling, it's 10 foot, it's 10 foot, it's 10 foot, it's 10 foot. And then you get to right at the very back of that main point, and it's 10 foot, it's 10 foot. Then all of a sudden it goes 10, 11, 13, 15, 17, 15, 13, 11, 10 foot, 10 foot. And you go, oh? Because it's changed, right? This time I cast that crankbait, or I drag that jig or that Carolina rig, and instead of feeling soft, all of a sudden it feels feels crunchy. It starts catching in on the bottom. It gets hard. Or I throw it out there and I feel it get mushy, like it's hung on a weed. Or I throw it out there and it's snagged in something and I lift it up and it pops over. I've identified that sweet spot, that area within that area of change that's going to be that magic spot that holds the fish, right?
I hope you enjoyed the preview clip, and for more like that and the entire collection, subscribe to the Bass University TV. And if you want the tackle that you see on there, I want you to go to the Bass University Tackle Shop, powered by Tackle Warehouse, and click right here, and it's all at your fingertips.
Welcome to Bass University TV, an online video training course where you'll learn champion bass fishing techniques from pro anglers Pete Glusek, Mike Iaconelli, and their talented special guests. From on the water to in the classroom, you'll learn sound techniques and strong fundamental bass fishing skills. Watch hours of video content on multiple topics at your own pace for a low monthly fee. Cancel at any time. Information is power in the sport of fishing, so learn from the very best. Subscribe to Bass University TV today.